Okay, today we'll be opening up this new Carquest oil filter, number 85258HD, and we'll be comparing it to this very old Westline oil filter, number 74-5921-7, which Western Auto Supply used to sell before the year 1998. A very generous viewer, whose name is Landon, sent me this old Westline oil filter. Thanks, Landon. Landon was cleaning out his grandfather's old shop and came across a few old oil filters. I made a video on one already, and the link to that video will be below in the descriptions. But today we'll go back in time before the year 1998, the year Western Auto Supply name and company was purchased by Advanced Auto Parts. Thus the reason why I'm comparing the old Westline oil filter to the new Carquest oil filter. Sadly, Landon's grandfather, Walker, passed away in 2011. But thanks to him, we should have a very interesting video coming up. Thanks, Walker. So let's get started.
This is set for, you got a really good silicone, be nice and tight. Get your inlet here, filtration, right here.
Okay, let's start with the Carquest oil filter. But first off, I want to say that I tried to get the red version instead of the blue version. But it seems like they're discontinuing it because I couldn't order it. And my Advanced Auto Parts didn't have it, so I couldn't even order it. So I don't think they make them anymore. So anyways, we got the filter number. It says Bondo Filters. And right here, made USA. And distributed by, and they got an address here, North Carolina. And that's about it for the box. Let's open this filter box up and see what this filter looks like. Date code 062520100044. This is a sticker. It also says Made in USA here. Bondo filters. Okay. And this filter has 8 inlet holes. Looks to be a nitro rubber anti-drain back valve. Metal core with louvers. And there's no bypass valve on this filter. It's got about 4 grooves there for threads and nitro rubber gasket. It's kind of hard to get this off because it barely sticks out. We'll get it out later, but so you can see it. It barely sticks out, so it's hard to. I got no fingernails. Okay, let's look at the Westline oil filter. Now, this filter here has got a little hole on top. This looks to be like it had a price tag on it at one time. And I'm guessing this filter is probably, there's no date code on here, but I'm guessing this is made probably in the 1990s. And this filter has 6 inlet holes, with one being a little bit larger than the other. Looks to be a nitro rubber anti-drain back valve. Metal core with holes, also no bypass valve, and also nitro rubber gasket, which I think I can get this one. Yep, not that thick. Okay, so let's cut these 2 filters open. This should be very interesting. See what they look like inside. Be right back. Okay, here they are cut open. Let's get their weights. The Carquest weighs 415 grams. The Westline weighs 410 grams. Let's take a look at the gaskets. The Westline is slightly thinner. I'll put their measurement up on the screen. And base plates, well, let's look at the anti-drain back valves. Okay, this is the Westline nitro rubber. And this one's kind of different. I'm going to show you here. It's got a spacer in here on the Carquest, and then you got this anti-drain back valve that goes over it. Oops, there it goes. Okay, see, it goes like that. Kind of weird design here. And this is plastic. But they both cover holes. Let's get their weights, actually. So, Carquest, 178.3 grams. 178.8 grams. So got them up close. So the grooves there for threads, they're pretty equal. You got more holes, inlet holes on the Carquest. Yeah, they're pretty equal. Carquest maybe has one extra groove there for threads. As you can see, these guys will go on here. You know, they cover up the inlet holes. Actually, I think the Westline probably works a little bit better, but yeah, those look fine. Okay, and the filter elements. Let me zero that off. Carquest, 119 grams. Westline, 120 grams. Let's take a look at the Westline first. Okay, we got a glued seam right here. See the glue right there. Metal end caps. No bypass valve. And this filter has 51 pleats. Deep pleats. But I couldn't find any specs on either one of these filters. A little wavy. Yeah, so it looks good. Okay, and the Carquest. Carquest has 55 pleats. 4 more pleats. Also deep pleats. Glued seam right here. Metal end caps. Nice and clean. This filter is nice and clean. No excess glue. Yeah, this one looks nice. The pleats are spaced better and they're not like wavy like they are on this Westline. Okay, inside the cans. Stamp leaf spring for the Westline. It's kind of unique design with the cut here. And Carquest has a coil spring. This is like a heavy duty spring also. That's pretty thick. Okay, and the cans. Westline, 90 grams. Carquest, 85.1 gram. I know I was measuring these guys. You got this sticker here. But I was measuring the can and I noticed I was pulling it back and look, it's covered it. So I'm gonna take this off. Let's see what's on the other side of this sticker. Looks like they took an old can. They put their sticker on it. Now look at that. Hastings cans. It's pretty funny, huh? Let's weigh it now because it's got no sticker on it. 84.2 grams. Okay, let's get the thickness on these guys. 0.40 millimeters thick for the Carquest. 0.43 millimeters thick for the Westline. And the width on the Carquest, 2.75 inches wide. And on the Westline, let's call it the same, 2.75 inches wide. Yeah. So that was interesting on the can. I think the Carquest is going to have a little bit more filter media because it's got 4 more pleats. They both got deep pleats. All right, let's open these filters up, stretch them out, and see what they look like. Be right back. Okay, both filters go over my table. And the Westline oil filter is 80 inches long. And the Carquest oil filter is 89.5 inches long. Okay, let's get the thickness on these guys. Carquest oil filter, 0.87 millimeters thick. The Westline oil filter, 0.85 millimeter stick. Not too much of a difference. It's the filtering side, back side. And looking under the microscope, I would say probably the Carquest would probably do a little better job. The Westline seems to have a few more light spots. Let's take a look at that picture. Yeah, so I think the Carquest would probably do a little better job of filtering. You got more filter media with the Carquest also, about 26 square inches of more filter media. And the Westline had the inside glued seam, whereas the Carquest had the outside glued seam. Now let's take a look at the rest of the filter. So the gaskets, I would give these guys a tie. Pick it up. They're pretty close to being the same thickness. Both got nitro rubber. I would give the base plates though to the Carquest, having more inlet holes, an extra groove there for threads. So yeah, I'd say that goes to Carquest. That's probably a matter of preference. I like coil springs. Some people like the stamp leaf springs. Both got metal end caps, but you got holes, and they're kind of small holes, but they're nice and smooth here. Could use actually some more holes here, or bigger holes, just because this is pretty strong. It's just feels pretty thick, so that's well made. Now let's take a look at these louvers. So you can see they're all opened up real nice. Yeah, there's no problems there. And the cans, I'd give them a tie also. They're about the same thickness. It's funny how this one had a little hole in it, a little rust spot in a hole. Looks, doesn't look rusty inside, but just a little bit. So what do you guys think about these two filters? Do you think they were better made before or now? And again, I want to thank Landon for sending me this old Westline oil filter. And I think I'll wrap this video up. And don't forget, Oil Filter Fridays. I try to open up an oil filter every Friday on this YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Thanks for watching and take care. The Carquest filter media weighs 24.1 gram. The Westline filter media weighs 21.3 grams.